Chapter 7 of Genesis in the World English Bible. Yahweh said to Noah, "Come with all of your household into the ship, for I have seen your righteousness before me in this generation. You shall take 7 pairs of every clean animal with you, the male and his female. Of the animals that are not clean, take 2, the male and his female." Oh, okay, so 7 pairs of every clean animal, just 2. Just 1 pair, I think, of unclean animals. What is an unclean animal? I'm not sure. I think they mean ones that, like, rub against the ground when they're crawling, but, again, not sure. Wasn't mentioned up to this point. Also of the birds of the skies, 7 and 7, male and female, to keep seed alive on the surface of all the earth. In 7 days I will cause it to rain on the earth for 40 days and 40 nights. I will destroy every living thing that I have made from the surface of the ground. Noah did everything that Yahweh commanded him. They're really playing up the number 7. I don't really know why. Seems arbitrary, just like everything else. But, like, if they repeat it enough, they can pretend that it proves itself, when in fact the original 7, where did that come from? What was it based on? But that's how many days it took him plus the day of rest. That's just how we divided a week. That doesn't have divine meaning. Noah was 600 years old when the flood of waters came on the earth. Noah went into the ship with his sons, his wife, and his sons' wives because of the flood waters. Clean animals, unclean animals, birds, and everything that creeps on the ground went by pairs to Noah into the ship, male and female, as God commanded Noah. After the 7 days, the flood waters came on the earth. In the 600th year of Noah's life, in the 2nd month, on the 17th day of the month, on that day all the fountains of the great deep burst open, and the sky's windows opened. It rained on the earth 40 days and 40 nights. And the implication here is that, like, it's coming out of the ocean, I think, and out of the sky. I feel like we're getting extra water from somewhere. We have to be for it to be flooding, because otherwise, water from the ocean just goes up. So, like, is it bursting out of the earth? Or is there pockets of water in the earth? Maybe. Could be ice caps melting. It could be something like that. Could just be water sloshing away from one side of the earth and onto this part of the earth. I don't know. It certainly rained. It rained a whole lot, and that is a phenomenon that we can observe. Monsoons in certain places are just very tropical. I don't know if it was tropical in this part of the earth. This would probably be a very unusual weather event. In the same day, Noah and Shem, Ham, and Japheth, the sons of Noah, I remember, come on, give me more credit, and Noah's wife and the 3 wives of his sons with them entered into the ship that Noah built, which was of so many cubits by so many cubits. I remember. They and every animal after its kind, all the livestock after their kind, every creeping thing that creeps on the earth after its kind, and every bird after its kind, every bird of every sort, pairs from all flesh with the breath of life in them, went into the ship to Noah. Those who went in male and female of all flesh, as God commanded him. Then Yahweh shut him in. The flood was 40 days on the earth. The waters increased and lifted up the ship, and it was lifted up above the earth. The waters rose and increased greatly on the earth, and the ship floated on the surface of the waters. The waters rose very high on the earth. All the high mountains that were under the whole sky were covered. The waters rose 15 cubits higher, and the mountains were covered. All flesh died that moved on the earth, including birds, livestock, animals, every creeping thing that creeps on the earth, and every man, all on the dry land, in whose nostrils was the breath of the spirit of life, died. That breath presumably replaced with water. Also, a cubit is the length from the tip of the middle finger to the elbow on a man's arm, or about 18 inches or 46 centimeters. Thank you, World English Bible. I mean, it actually is kind of helpful to have it on every page, because you never know when people are leafing through the Bible where they're going to start. I'm the clown for reading it twice. Wah, wah. Every living thing was destroyed that was on the surface of the ground, including man, livestock, creeping things, and birds of the sky. They were destroyed from the earth. Only Noah was left, and those who were with him in the ship. The waters flooded the earth 150 days. I guess I don't really have much to say about chapter 7. I'm going to go ahead and read it from the King James Version and see if that adds anything. And the Lord said unto Noah, Come thou and all thy house into the ark, for thee have I seen righteous before me in this generation. Of every clean beast thou shalt take to thee by sevens, the male and his female, and of beasts that are not clean by the two, the male and his female. Of fowls also of the air by sevens, the male and the female, to keep seed alive upon the face of all the earth. For yet 7 days, and I will cause it to rain upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights, and every living substance that I have made will I destroy from off the face of the earth. And Noah did according unto all that the Lord commanded him. And Noah was 600 years old when the flood of waters was upon the earth. And Noah went in, and his sons and his wife and his sons' wives with him into the ark, because of the waters of the flood. Of clean beasts, and of beasts that are not clean, and of fowls, and of every thing that creepeth upon the earth, there went in 2 and 2 unto Noah into the ark, the male and the female, as God had commanded Noah. And it came to pass after 7 days that the waters of the flood were upon the earth. In the 600th year of Noah's life, in the 2nd month, the 17th day of the month, the same day were all the fountains of the great deep broken up, and the windows of heaven were opened. And the rain was upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights. In the selfsame day entered Noah, and Shem, and Ham, and Japheth, the sons of Noah, and Noah's wife, and the 3 wives of his sons with them, into the ark. They, and every beast after his kind, and all the cattle after their kind, and every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth after his kind, and every fowl after his kind, every bird of every sort. And they went in unto Noah into the ark, 2 and 2 of all flesh, wherein is the breath of life. And they that went in male and female of all flesh, as God had commanded him, and the Lord shut him in. And the flood was 40 days upon the earth, and the waters increased, and bare up the ark, and it was lift up above the earth. And the waters prevailed, and were increased greatly upon the earth, and the ark went upon the face of the waters. And the waters prevailed exceedingly upon the earth, and all the high hills that were under the whole heaven were covered. 15 cubits upward did the waters prevail, and the mountains were covered. And all flesh died that moved upon the earth, both of fowl, and of cattle, and of beast, and of every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth, and every man, all in whose nostrils was the breath of life, of all that was in the dry land, died. And every living substance was destroyed which was upon the face of the ground, both man and cattle, and the creeping things, and the fowl of the heaven, and they were destroyed from the earth. And Noah only remained alive, and they that were with him in the ark. And the waters prevailed upon the earth 150 days. I don't think anything there was really too different. Just like reading both versions. Sometimes they diverge more.